My name is Deacon Ron, and I've traveled to many of our sponsor sites and seen many of the children in our missions, those waiting to be sponsored and those that are already part of our sponsorship program. I've seen the pain of children living without hope for the future, but I've also seen the joy of children in our sponsorship program, how it has changed their lives and how it has given them hope for a better tomorrow. Their life journeys need to be heard, and it starts with you by taking on the Chalice Challenge and saying with love, support, and prayers, I can tell your story. Sister, I want to go to school, please. I want to go to school. Her dark eyes sparkled with hope dancing around us. She continued her pleading cry, knowing this was the thing she most wanted. And through our eyes we saw this barefoot girl of 8 or 9 dressed in torn, soiled clothes come running out to meet us with her sisters and cousins in tow. The first rains had begun, and the dusty brown landscape was slowly giving way to the short, thick grass that had lain dormant beneath the lifeless surface. Refusing to wither away, the roots of hope had gone deep, waiting for a chance to breathe again when the season changed, when the time was right. My mother is away at a farm working, and I don't know when she'll return. The sister smiled down at the eager young face after patiently explaining that her mother should bring her out to register for school. A new light appeared in the child's eyes then. Perhaps the season had changed. Perhaps the time was right. The sun-baked walls of the small mud huts seemed to rise up from the earth they were fashioned from. The darkness within kept the scorching sun away while guarding life's stories embedded on unadorned walls. Few dreams ever made their lightly scratched mark upon the uneven surface. Most were destined to fade and then quickly brushed off by the reality of survival. Sister, wait! They come running after us, looking back to make sure that their infant-laden aunt was following. And from hushed words the sister learned that the girl's mother had died. The now orphaned child had not been told. Smiling faces struggled so as not to betray the secret. And once again, the brush of reality was poised to wipe away the dream. The small seedling swayed with the afternoon breeze, its life dependent on a caretaker who came daily to ensure its survival. Left without care, it could not grow. Unattended, it would perish from the harsh environment that surrounded it. A small seed planted and nourished, given life to give life at the time of harvest. Sister, it's me, Rachel. Standing there in a bright, clean borrowed dress, surrounded by other scrub children from her village, she laughed and danced, not able to contain her joy. A picture taken, a story told. Now she waited in hope for a caretaker, someone to nurture her so that she could grow and bring life to a dream. Rachel's dream is being realized. My brother and his wife have since become, through sponsorship, her new caregivers. The season has changed, and the time is right. Rachel's dream is alive and well. Thank you, Lord, for the gift born out of telling her story. Most people in our world live differently than we do, but too often they're never seen or heard. Their story needs to be told. And every time you tell their story, they become more real. Every time you tell their story, the chances increase that something will be done to change their life. You can tell their story. Prayer doesn't even cost a penny, and yet it makes a world of difference to those in need. And when you pray, you are sending God's love to someone and letting them know that they are not alone. There are other ways you can help, such as giving a needed gift through our catalog, raising funds to donate towards making a difference through our charity, or sponsoring a child or elder in need. You are a story carrier, and the time to respond is now. Contact Chalice for more ideas or resources. Get involved and believe that you can make a difference.